It's the Carolina Hockey Minute. The Carolina Hurricanes lose Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. This is becoming all too familiar. They played their first good period of the series in the second. We came out in the third, and everything was undone.
It was, I mean, the Hurricanes have given you no reason to believe the game wouldn't go this way, and they are nothing but consistent. They were really shitty of them to give us that flare of hope in the second.
That's your last gasp, is what it is, really.
I mean, just
that's what it is.
I say forfeit the fourth game. Don't even come out, and just go ahead and start resting and get ready for what moves you're going to make in the offseason because this isn't working. It's not good enough.
Well, one move you're not making in the offseason more than likely is with Pyotr Kochetkov. He played a good first period.
Played a good second period.
He was there until he wasn't, and I've said it before, and I'll continue to say it. When the landslide starts on Pyotr Kochetkov, man, it's real hard to stop it. And this team, it doesn't surprise me that it happened in this instance because once that third goal went in, that was the Taylor. Was it the second? It was the second goal, rather. The Taylor Hall turnover. It neutralized that Dimitri got.
Yeah, and then
got
you
walked around on.
The first one that let him take the lead was off of Morrow trying to do a.
Oh, geez, you hated that, man.
A fancy dance move on the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
Like
he walked the blue line and got fancy.
You were 8 foot in to the zone. You were on the blue line, and you tried to spin with about a foot of room to go around him and turned it over, which we had held it in, and we were getting momentum. And he did that, and then it just fell apart and went into an odd man rush. And
3-on-2 the other way,
yeah.
And at that point it's 3-1, and the season is toast.
Yep,
and it felt like it, and the players realized it. Pyotr Kochetkov, he got down, and the goals just kept coming after that.
Realized something, Ashley, anybody who doesn't remember, that's my wife, pointed out. Orlov, worst player of the ECF, of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Minus 10, or 10 goals allowed. It was
He's been out there for at least 10 goals.
At least 10.
I'm pretty sure they only had 4 goals when we discovered he'd been out there for 10 of their 14 goals they've scored, or 15, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And he was out there for at that point, all 4 goals.
Right. Yeah, no, and there was effort there from Dimitri. We noticed it earlier. Ashley and I said he doesn't want to go home this fast. He doesn't want to go home in 4. But the thing is, I feel like our players, they're over-trying. I feel like they're doing a little bit too much at times,
there's
man.
A bunch of rookies out there.
Over-skating, getting outworked. Getting not outworked.
I think our veterans feel like they're, like, because there's so many rookies out there, they have to try to do too much. And then the rookies are trying to prove themselves. The only rookie out there that Nikishin looked fine.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem. I did not have a problem with what I saw from him.
Jackson Blake has been what I expect a rookie to look like in the post. He's been fine. He's not been particularly bad or particularly good.
I think he's had a bad series, and thankfully,
but the series is different. Right. Everybody's had bad. And this, I'm not counting this.
That's true.
There's not one person I can say, like, except for Stankoven.
Stankoven's who we need to talk about.
Stankoven's the only person I can say has
been the crown jewel for us this series.
Yeah.
I thought he was our best player in Game 1, and he was our best player tonight. Yeah, I don't even know if it was close, to be honest with you.
You give out an award for the best player.
Well, Slavin. Slavin's there.
Slavin doesn't count because he's always
category.
Good. Yeah,
he's in another category. But
if Stankoven's going to play like this, he's going to join that category. We're going to have 2 people in it where you just know they're going to do good.
Yeah, we need prime-time players. That's what we need. We need guys that show up when the lights are the brightest. And I just don't know. Well, also, I don't know if it's possible against this team, this Florida Panthers team, when they're playing this well. They're clicking on all cylinders, and we are outmanned, outgunned. We have rookies out there against grown-ass men.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
It's not
and it sucks.
It's not enjoyable to watch.
No, it's not. The first and second, I did write down tonight, at least it's watchable. But if I'm writing down at least it's watchable, that means we're in a bad way.
And the first period felt more like the first or second from the first game of the series where we were, down 1-0 or 2-1.
We were getting beat, but not soundly.
Right.
Yeah. And then the second.
The second, we won it. We were the better team in the second. We finally
won a period, which is what Rob asked us to do.
Yeah, we tied it for the first time in the series.
I guess, he asked us to win a period and start with that. I guess we won a period in the second and thought, that's enough.
It's kind of like if we'd have won
enough.
If we'd have won the first game of the series and got the whole we haven't won an Eastern Conference final game streak broken.
And then you get reverse sweeped after that.
Yeah, then you get reverse sweeped after that because you're like, at least we did what we wanted to do.
Right.
But now now you're in a situation that even if you win, because Florida's banged up, you could rest all your stars next game. You can give them a break because you have nothing to lose. I honestly feel like if they took
there's no reason to respect us at this point. So yes,
yeah, I mean,
can do that.
You can play your backup goaltender.
Normally, I tell you that you get the series over as quick as possible, but against us, right? There's no reason to. There's no reason to respect our game right now.
I honestly believe that if they played their backup, we still wouldn't win.
Tough.
Like if they swapped out, like they're down. We hurt 2 players this game, one last game. Assuming that none of those 3 are coming back, you could set 2 more, and I still don't believe you could do it. If you left Tkachuk and Marchand out there, they'd beat us.
Yeah,
they just need that's all they need is that.
At the beginning of the third, it was good to see Blake come back. I wrote down Blake's not dead. Maybe the Canes aren't. No, they were all alone.
They were all dead.
Yeah, it was a dead man walking, like I said.
So
we do need to mention 5 minutes of major power play time on that hit to Blake. I mean, on that Blake, yes. Penalty. You got to score on that, dude. That is crazy not to score on a 5-minute major in the playoffs.
I mean, it's fitting.
It is.
Honestly,
it's par for the course.
Who was it? Was it Carrier checked that player into Kochekov,
right,
and the puck was landed on the line of the goal? I mean,
it was Tkachuk that got checked in.
That should have. I mean, if that would have went in,
right,
it would have been a goal, and it would have been because you checked him into your goaltender.
I didn't like that Rod didn't challenge that goal later on, just because I think you do it. You don't have anything to lose there.
I think it's one of those things where you had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And where we slightly disagree is that you had nothing to gain from it either.
Yeah, I just think you don't
want to. It was so close that even if you had won it in your favor, you're down 5-1.
And I think anytime you have the opportunity to take a goal away from a goalie, you do it. But that's just my opinion. At that point, it really didn't matter. It really didn't. Much like our second goal that we scored tonight, it was just garbage time at that point.
Well, they're 1 for 9 on periods this series.
Yeah, 1 for 9. Not going to cut it in any series, let alone the Eastern Conference Final.
Yeah,
it's a lot of audacity for this team to show up and think they can have periods like they did in the third. Or the Panthers are just on the verge of being a dynasty, and they are talented. They are good.
I mean, that is a statement. They are talented and they are good.
That's it.
Are they going to make the Eastern Conference so top heavy that teams are going to have to build to beat them?
Right.
And then what's going to happen is that we're going to build teams just to beat Florida.
They fade away.
And then, then we go to the Stanley Cup and the East stops winning the Cup. It'll just keep going to the West.
Right.
Because we're geared to beat Florida, not Dallas, not, Edmonton.
I did want to mention right quick before we run, why did they keep trying to choke us tonight? What's up with these Panthers trying to choke us? They kept trying to put their hands around our neck.
I was playing a game.
Which I thought was odd.
I was so uninspired by this series that I literally spent this entire game playing a game on my phone. Like, I looked up barely, and I didn't feel like I missed anything.
You missed...
I missed a couple hits.
The Hurricanes getting in position to have a period to break their Eastern Conference streak, and they fell flat in the third. When it's crunch time, they didn't show.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, they're not good enough.
Not in this matchup.
In the first game, they didn't play good enough. And in the second game, they didn't seem good enough. And now after this third game, it's just completely clear. They are not good enough. They should not win this next game. They do not deserve to win it, and we haven't even started it yet. They don't deserve it. They need to just wrap it up and go home.
You threw your Hail Mary playing Kochekov tonight. I don't see anything else you could do for Game 4 except maybe throwing Jost in there. You're reaching at straws now. You think they changed a lot of the lines up tonight as well. I mean, at this point, dead men walking.
Yeah. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do now. It's too late.
So until Monday, which fitting that Memorial Day could be the end of the Hurricane season.
The worst postseason in possible NHL history. There can't be many that are worse than this.
They got to show more. Not just the goal deficit, but the eye test. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's not close. It's not competitive.
I said, if you are being generous, and I mean being generous, the Hurricanes have won 2 periods of hockey in this whole thing. Yep. And the other period would have been in the first, And I don't even think that's true. I'm pretty sure this second period is the only one we've won.
Yeah, I didn't like our first game.
Might be able to give us
Only Rob did.
enough time where we were in control of it. Because, like I said, there was a 15-minute period where they didn't get a shot on goal.
Yeah.
So even if you give that 15 minutes to us,
which I did, I think I said we outplayed them for 15 minutes in the first game,
and then give us another 5 just for the rest of the game.
Nah, I don't know. So that would be 35. We've outplayed them about 35 minutes,
right? And that's you've won 35 minutes of
180
of 180 minutes of hockey.
Yeah. And it's only 180. You're not taking them to overtime like you were 2 years ago. No, they're better than 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And you're either as good or not as good.
This is what I was talking about, and I may not have mentioned it in the show last time, but the thing is that the Hurricanes are the best A-tier team. But this is an S-tier team.
Yeah.
This is an S-tier team.
Yeah.
And we are not ready for that. Like, we'll play against any A-tier team. We'll stand right up to them. We handedly beat New Jersey. Granted, they had some injuries. We handedly handed it to Washington. Like, those weren't even... I expected those to be more of a fight than they were.
Got good goaltending.
Really against them. But now you've reached S-tier talent, and S-tier talent shows you that Orlov doesn't need to be here. He needs to move on. He looked great against the A tiers. He does not look good against the S.
Burns, if you're building a team to beat Florida in the East, right?
Burns is okay, but he's just too old.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
If he was 3-4 years younger, it'd be completely different.
Anymore. He really can't score anymore, and you can't allocate someone so much ice time, 20 minutes a game, or if you just have no offensive production at all. And I like Burns.
You have Freddie
It's a goddamn shame that we didn't get Burns a cup.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
It really is.
Maybe we need to trade him to Florida for dirt cheap so he can get one.
I'm not sure he's done, though. He might come.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, geez. Are we going to see Burns next year?
Ship him down to Florida. Let him play us there. Like
a year from now, we're going to have to be playing Burns and the Panthers in the playoffs.
Let him have that. Then let him get his cup.
It happened with Stahl 2 years ago. Eric Stahl played with them. Remember when they beat us? Yeah. And they didn't get him a cup. They didn't even do that. They waited a year after Eric Stahl left them to get a cup. Oh, man. The Panthers, hell of an organization, hell of a game tonight for them. If you're the Carolina Hurricanes, you
got to watch their AHL team, too, because their AHL team is on the verge of winning the Calder Cup.
They are on the verge of winning the Calder.
They've got depth.
Charlotte, yeah.
Super depth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're the Hurricanes, you're as deep, you're as far behind in the series right now as you could possibly be. You've been blown out. The ice has been waxed for the first 3 games, and you got to show something in Game 4 if you got any heart.
Y'all scored.
I'll say it.
What is it? 16-4. 16-4, and I would say 2 of those 4 were give me goals because that was down. Right. It was after it was well over.
For sure.
And we got a power play goal.
For sure. Okay.
So really, it's 6. Like take away the empty netter, 15, and let's just take one more away just for good spirit. 14-2.
14-2.
14-2.
No good. Won't get it done. And this combination of players and system just cannot beat the Florida Panthers.
It's funny because at one point this year, my biggest fear, which is not really a fear, but my biggest concern was coming around to, is Ovechkin going to break the record against us? I didn't want our name to be in the history book.
Broke it the game before.
And now it's going to go into the history book as the worst Eastern Conference final series on NHL record.
Well,
I don't know if that's
game,
true,
I told you.
I
told you after last game, it was reminding me a little bit of the series in 2009
when we played the Penguins.
And they were the better team. They knew it. We knew it. It was apparent to everybody. Yes. But the thing is, in 2009, I have to go back and rewatch those games. It wasn't this much of a disparity between the two. No, it really wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
The thing is that we're getting swept because they're a better team. But coming into this, you had to believe that the Canes were going to put up a fight.
More than 35 minutes of quality hockey.
Yeah,
where you had the upper hand.
I never thought that we were going to guaranteed to beat Florida. I thought it would be a fight. I mean, it was a fight last time.
Drag them to overtime and
lose
some.
Drag them to overtime. Some game. Maybe
we haven't gone to overtime.
No, this isn't even close. This is a pathetic showing. I once again in this episode and probably in the next one too, I'd just like to apologize to the Panthers organization for really just like hurting your players and dragging your talent down before like.
But it's a little bit of a buy round for them. A little bit of a rest.
But it's
we are banging them up.
As of
we
right,
are.
As of right
I told
now,
you we would. We
I
are.
don't know who is coming back.
The hits tonight
but as of right now, they're down. They've lost 3 players.
Hits tonight in this game, 59 for them, 45 for us.
Because I think
they don't like each other.
Yeah, Reinhardt.
But we're being bullied.
Was out. He's out for this game. Who else went out? Was it Greer? I don't know other players.
Yeah, Greer did go out.
Greer went out at the very end. At the very end, he went out. So he may have went out just because it was the end of the game. He might be back.
They lost somebody else tonight as well. They lost
I don't remember who the other player was. I don't know Florida's team
defenseman.
Well enough.
I'm spacing out on his name right now.
He went into the board super hard.
I will find it, or maybe I won't.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, they might have all just went out and they might be back.
It was Mikola.
Mikola
walked down the tunnel.
So they might be out for this game. They might be out for the year. Who knows? Because Mikola went to the boards hard.
Nobody knows. You never know.
Yeah,
Blake came back.
I don't know. Yeah,
Blake came back. We thought they were maybe taking him to the morgue, and we saw him back on the ice.
He hit the board so hard.
I am thankful he's okay.
His forehead was bleeding.
Right, and that could have been like neck or injury or concussion or anything. Thankfully, that was him. All right, we've really had to talk down about the Canes the last couple of games. We don't want to do this. It's not fun for us. We'd like to see them winning. We'd like to be up 3-0 right now. Not
next
down
game, if it's the same, and like I said, I have no reason to believe that it won't be. I'll have done some research on free agents that are coming up and moves we can make.
That's it.
It'll
be positive. It'll be positive and looking forward after the next game.
I'll try to watch the game very closely, find only good things to say.
Well, we're not going to talk too much shit after the final.
And then we'll talk about potential moves for next year.
Yeah, it just
because you signed Freddie for 1 year, but
this season's crashed and burned.
Yeah, I want to see Kochetkov get more play next year or let him go.
Hey, we traded Nedeljkovic in the offseason. Whole different regime. Eric Tulsky, man. Yeah, he seems like a wild card. You don't know what you're getting out of ET.
Yes. We'll see. Man. He's working right now. He hasn't slept in 6 years.
I'll never forget him eating that chicken.
Man needs a nap.
Until Monday, go Canes.